Hi everyone and welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Zoe. Thank you for your energy. Welcome to my sacred space. I'm going to do a reading for you I'm focusing on the period 26 May to the 1st of June for that week. I'm doing this, it's a Friday afternoon. It's quite a wet, miserable day here where I am, but I'm feeling very relaxed and at peace and very happy today. Fridays is ruled by Venus, and it's my ruler, and Friday is always a lovely day. I enjoy Fridays. Now, I wanted to wish everyone a happy birthday. We've gone into Gemini season, as you all know, and we also have a new moon in Gemini on Tuesday, the 27th of May, 6 degrees in Gemini. So that's quite auspicious for my collective. For all of the collective, you can put out your new moon intentions for the next 30 days, next 28 days or so, what you want to bring to fruition into your life. Now, I'm going to give you a crystal. I'm going to give you a little bit of astrology, some oracle cards, lots of oracle cards today, and some tarot to guide you for the week. I've meditated and prayed on the cards as always. I'm going to timestamp ahead, so if you wish to, you can fast forward ahead if you want to go to any particular part, whether you want to go straight to the tarot or whatever. There are messages here for the collective that I've gleaned in the past week. Things come to me, I save them, and when I come to the readings, I want to share them with you. So the first thing I'm going to give you is the crystal. Now, this was gifted to me, and I treasure it. Absolutely magnificent. It's selenite, and it is the most beautiful heart I've seen. I'm very blessed to receive this. You all know who you are, my divine feminines who gave me this. I'm going to read you a little bit about it. The chakras applicable to the selenite is the crown and third eye, and the vibration is 8. It has the healing properties, instills a sense of deep peace, making it effective for meditation or spiritual work, which we're all doing now together. Cleanses the aura and protects one from negative influences, enhances thought clarity, and assists spiritual insight. Can be used to form a protective grid around a home or sacred space. And the affirmation for all of us is, I am at one with myself, the earth, and the universe. Now, these crystals that you see on my desk as well, they come from Crystal World, and I'm going to put a link, these beautiful crystals, I'm going to put a link down below that anyone's interested to go to their website and have a look at their range if they want to order or purchase anything, because I go there often, and they have a wonderful range. So shout out to them. So that's our crystal. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of astrology. So the astrology gets better this week, and as I've said, now I've got some notes here for you. Let's have a look. Let me just go to you. Okay, so here we go. We've got on the 25th of May, another crucial astrological shift occurs. So Saturn leaves Pisces and enters Aries for the first time. Its last day in this sign was from April 1996 to February 1999. I said that last week, and I'm just giving it to you again as a heads up. So that's the most important one, okay? Now, so the next one we go to is, again, Mercury characterizes the last days of the month. So on May 25th, Mercury is in conjunction with Uranus and has surprising news. A crackling tension prevails during this time, which we will feel mainly in the mental sphere. Creative people might experience a very satisfying period of creation during this time. If it becomes too much for you, disconnect from everyday life's hustle and bustle for a while. Look, a few hours alone in nature could be the ideal antidote. So on May 26, Mercury enters Gemini, followed by a Geminian new moon on May 27th. The Sun, Moon and Mercury form the cornerstone of a harmonious little triangle with Pluto at the second corner and Saturn-Neptune at the apex. So use this relaxed quality of time for a recap. Allow yourself a non-judgmental look at the past years and consider the path you have traveled to date. The quiet inner voice can now give you valuable clues for further development. Okay, now just generally let's have a look. You know that Saturn and Neptune in the sign of Aries will significantly shape the quality of the next few years and provide a new direction. And it will happen slowly, since both planets return to Pisces for a few weeks in the fall, or during I would call it Southern Hemisphere, the spring. So in the years with Saturn in Pisces, certain boundaries have shifted or even dissolved. Some people struggled with vague fears and some with a sense of disorientation. The Aries energy calls for us to reflect on ourselves and explore what else life has to offer. Because Aries is, look, they're a go-getter. They like to explore. If you want to find out what is going on in your life in the near future, you will find answers in the forecast, horoscopes and interpretation on the website astro.com, as I call it. I might put a link for that as well. The overview that I'm going to give you is, let's have a look. Whether your focus is on work or love, you'll be able to move forward your goals, especially if you take a compassionate, inspired approach. And the weekend outlook for that period. Saturday is a great day to catch up with friends and family through long conversations, while Sunday is a perfect day for romance and art. So a bounty of joyous times awaits, as long as you don't overschedule things and just go with the flow, especially if things don't go as originally planned. So, but look out for the new moon, as I said, on the 27th. Now, a little bit of wisdom. So we're finished with the astrology, but before we get to the oracle cards, there's a little bit of information that I wanted to share. And because I've got a new moon, I've actually been gifted the Moon Goddess Oracle as well. And I've got a oracle card to share with you for the new moon and see how auspicious that means. What is the new moon for the collective? Okay, so look, we all live in the same world, but we don't live in the same frequency. So as you know, I suggest you all raise your frequency as high as possible. Keep in mind, we're headed into an era with humanoid robots, artificial intelligence, brain chips, 3D printed food, self-driving cars, digital currency, virtual reality, and augmented reality. Their whole plan is to draw you further and further away from Source, the Spirit, Holy Spirit if you like, and what's natural, while you have the illusion of fun. So the awakened collective, who I believe are all awakened souls here, high vibrational beings, I call them Lightworkers, are aware of this. So, be diligent. For the collective, in healing yourself or ourselves, we become a healer for others. You are healing the planet. Know that there's no more sacred work than this. So by healing yourself and raising our vibration, we're helping everyone, humanity. And forgiveness restores the mind to a state where suffering ends, loss becomes impossible, and responding in anger makes no sense. So you don't have to forgive someone face to face. You can forgive them within yourself, within your prayers. You can voice it out aloud or quietly within yourself. Now, vibrations don't lie. When you operate at a high frequency, low energies can't touch you. And I've said that to you, all of you. Illness can't come near you. Nothing can touch you. no depression, no nothing. So maintain your frequency. So look, all the planets are moving. Pluto goes into Aquarius, as is already in Aquarius. This is the age of Aquarius, the age of light, knowing, and liberation. So everything that once thrived in shadows is being seen for what it is: manipulation, control, fear. They no longer have the grip they once did. You can feel it. The old world is cracking. The masks are falling. Truth is activating the collective from the inside out. Don't doubt your knowing. You are part of the great awakening. Keep going. Don't second guess yourself. What you do frequently becomes your frequency. So always remember your thoughts, keep them positive, neutral. Maintain your connection to nature. And the future of medicine, the way that we'll be able to heal our human body is through frequency. And do you know your soul is composed of harmony? You can look at disease as a form of disharmony. And there's no organ system in the body that's not affected by sound, music, and vibration. So listen to the music that enhances that harmony, that makes you feel positive, and that assists as well with raising your vibration. So the challenge: when a negative thought enters your mind, think 3 positive ones. Train yourself to flip the script on your mind. Dolores Cannon, as you know, I'm not sure if this is one of her quotes or not, but it says, a concept from quantum physics that suggests a person can shift to a different reality or experience by changing their thoughts and beliefs. It's like shifting to a new version of yourself or your life by focusing on positive outcomes and possibilities. So, answer the call. Dear Lightworkers, indigo children, wanderers, starseeds, and old souls, we are here to raise the collective consciousness of this planet. We are here to raise the vibration of all living life. We are here to broadcast love and peace to all beings that need it. Step into your mission. This is the time we've all been waiting for. The world is transforming. Will you answer the call? And as I say this, tears well up in my eyes. So keep people in your life who truly love you, motivate you, and make you happy. If you know people who do none of those things, let them go. And the universe gives you signs every day, in your sleep, in your timelines, in your conversations, on the radio, in the sky, everywhere. Pay attention to them and piece them together. You will notice a pattern. The universe is communicating with you. And if you ask a question, the universe will respond. Always remember, be kind, be fair, be honest, be true. And all of these things will come back to you. Okay, my words of wisdom to the collective. Now, let's see, what else did I need to do? Oh, look, there's too many other political things. I was going to touch on the spiritual attack on humanity, but I'm going to do that another time. I'm running out of time now, so let's go. The next one, I'm going to go to the oracles. Let's have a look quickly for my collective. The first one, of course, is from Archangel Michael, and he says, no more excuses, make us start. And Archangel Michael respectfully states, no more excuses, it is time to be productive. So who's been procrastinating? You're going to, and I'm also one of those people. I procrastinate. I think I have plenty of time, but time has speeded up, I believe. It's no longer, I can't get everything done, but we need to prioritize. So the reason we've drawn this card is, okay, we need to be organized to prioritize, to be able to complete things. We need to break any addictions that are keeping us, even procrastination is an addiction, keeping us from movement. Look, it also represents healing after an illness. Illness could be depression, could be anything. things have come full circle. There's a balance now and a rebirth, and achievement is possible. Recognize your ingenuity, your originality, your ability to invent things and discover. The affirmations are, we need to be productive and proactive, willing to do the things that we are resisting, taking charge of our time and achieve our goals. And we need to be organized, efficient, productive, and proud of all our accomplishments. Whatever we do, even if it's just baking a cake. Okay, that's Archangel Michael's message to us. Thank you. He's here with us always, as I call upon him every day. The next message is the Lightworker Oracle. And it's number 40, Orbs of Light. I'm not sure if we ever had this one before, but I'll quickly give you, why did we get this one? Let's have a look. As I scrolled, I just should have put little things on here to, never mind. I don't look at these. I pray and I pull them at random, and then I look at them like you do. So the spiritual worlds are delivering a message to you. You may have already heard it through telepathic reception and mistaken it for your own thoughts. Yet it is inspired by your higher guidance. These spiritual beings that love you without condition, it is an answer to a question and guidance to increase your happiness. So this is an inspired message for my collective that's been delivered. And the universe is loving, listening to every thought and feeling in your heart and mind. So, why have we got this card? To access the information of these orbs of light, to be open to seeing them more clearly, whether directly with your own energetic vision, through clairvoyance, or through photographs or other means, you can use the invocation below. So we need to be able to call upon the unconditionally loving orbs of light, which I call spirit. Please bring me information, healing energy, and joy as I open my heart to the loving presence of the higher spiritual worlds. Here and now, I ask to you to see, feel, and know the loving intelligence of the orbs of light in ways that are relaxing, encouraging, joyful, and kind. I ask for the orbs of light to bring peace and blessing to this space, to consecrate it as a sacred, and to protect it so that only energies of light, love, and higher consciousness may enter. And may the unconditionally loving orbs of light bless all those who can benefit from their presence through divine love and my own free will. So be it. And everyone, my collective that has sees this video, this is for you too. This blessing is for all of you. And I thank you. And I thank you for your energy. I thank you for being here. Okay. Now, so that's that one. Goddess Isis. I wasn't sure about this image. It was a bit harsh for me, but Goddess Isis says, life restored, spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life, just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life. So too will you rise again, healed and renewed. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that message. All right, and our fortune for today is goals number 13. I think I've had this before. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Wow, okay. Let's have a look. For the week, if you've been feeling bored, restless, super sensitive, or more vulnerable to criticism than usual, stay positive and remember, criticisms cannot hurt you unless you let them. A goal you thought was unreachable now seems closer than ever. So this week is pretty good, ladies and gentlemen, whoever, look, all of you. So personal relationships, many doors are closing, but just let them. You now have the chance to completely change your life. If you move forward and leave the past behind once and for all, a relationship that may be draining you or holding you back will end. This is necessary for your personal progress. Fresh relationships and personal goals are being realized. Great changes and a new way of life are emphasized, but personal sacrifices will have to be made in order to fulfill your dreams. A meeting with someone will really boost your self-esteem and bring on a dramatic changes to your finances. Act on this advice or you may regret it later. Okay. So, career and money. You have ideas to convey and people to persuade. But don't oversell yourself. You will soon be in the driver's seat and things will certainly go in your favor. A unique achievement will make you and those around you feel so proud. There you go. And the tip for this week is write out your goals as soon as possible and display them in a prominent position in your home office. Place a significant spiritual figurine or a picture of someone you admire on your desk or at your home to inspire you. Could be a picture of you. And on the 27th with the new moon, make a list, all your affirmations for the next month. That's from me. That's my tip, my personal tip to you. Okay, and I've got a love oracle, my collective, reparenting yourself, number 25. There you go. I love that. All the hearts. Okay, what does that say? Free yourself from the past so you are more able to give and receive love in the present. Some of the most difficult things to let go of in life are the emotional hurts and disappointments from childhood. As adults, these old wounds can block us and hold us back or cause us to repeat unhealthy patterns in our relationships. Naturally, we all know that it's impossible to go back and change what happened in the past. Maybe you have tried resolving the issue with the person or people concerned, or maybe you aren't even sure what it is that still weighs you down. Anyway, I'm not going to read all this, but what I'm going to go to straight to, why have we drawn this card? Why? Look, reparenting yourself requirements. A quiet place where you can sit or lie comfortably and uninterrupted. A pillow or cushion, and you need about 15 minutes. And make sure that all phones and electronic devices are turned off. Then sit or lie down comfortably with a pillow or cushion within easy reach. Think back to your childhood around the age of 3 to 8 years. Reflect on what you were living and what your life was like back then as best as you can. What did you look like? What did you wear? What did you spend most your time? Look, this goes on for a while. But basically, my understanding is we got this because we need to heal the inner child wounds. And there are steps involved, many steps. The meditation, I've done this many times, and I've asked Archangel Michael to help me. And he usually ended up cradling me in his arms because I was so emotional, and I had tears down my eyes, and I felt him pick me up and hold me in his arms like a little baby. The steps are numerous. There's at least 7 steps. But my understanding is we got this card because the collective needs healing. To be able to heal yourself, then you can heal others, and once you heal and love yourself, then you're able to love others and have a equal relationship with a divine feminine or divine masculine, or attract the right person into your life. Okay, that so you free yourself from the past so you are more able to give and receive love in the present. That's some of it. Okay, that was quite profound. Okay, now let's have a look for our new moon. What have we got here? And then we'll do the tarot. I've got to write all these down. Aha. Let's have a look. This is from the deck called the Moon Goddess Oracle. and it's 36. Courage. Wow. Okay. 36 is my lucky number. I love 36. So let's see what that says. I haven't spent much time with this deck. And New Moon. It's Yolkai Estasan. Oh gosh, I can't say this. Yolkai Estan. Estasan. Estan. Is a beautiful Native American Navajo goddess of the moon and the sea who was fondly known as White Shell Woman. Oh, I love seashells. Legend has it that Yolkai Estsan was created by her sister Estasnethi, oh my goodness, Estasanatlehi, out of an abalone shell and cradled in rainbows, which is how she received this sacred name. Yolkai Estsan has links to the earth and magics to the sacred cycles of the seasons and is the great and honored protector of the ocean. She is credited with creating fire, and she brings through to you the sacred fire element for transformation and courage. And she says, I send you the fire element to burn away your fears, to bring courage to your heart so you may pursue your dreams, to clear your doubts and ignite the flames of your passions and fiery spirit, and to help you transform and feel inspired once more. I send you a rainbow to cradle your body and your heart as you learn to find the courage to connect to your inner knowing, guidance, and the fierceness that is you. I send you the eagle to be regal, majestic, and free, to unleash yourself from any limitations keeping you small and trapped, to see the bigger picture of your life, to be untamed, to be wild, to be free. And the mantra is, I'm learning to unleash my passions, burning away what no longer supports me. New moon energy. This is what it says. Unleash your passions and create your magnificent life. You know that we create our life in our minds before it appears. So let's have a look. What have we got here now? The tarot for the week, for the collective. My dear, dear collective. Okay, let's see. I did meditate and pray, and I chose these cards as they all, okay. Okay, this is the, hold on, where did I put my little, I'm missing one of my books. Okay, where is it? I've lost a book. Doesn't matter. This is the focus. This is the challenge. The focus is the Knight of Pentacles. It is earth energy. It is either Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's a male under 30, patient. He seems to be at a standstill, but it just represents routine, really. And the challenge, vibrancy, the basis of it all. We've got a fire sign female here, female energy. Queen of Wands is a magnificent, could be a person in your life, male or masculine or feminine, it's energy. Quite vibrant, they're beautiful, energetic. Fire sign, could be an Aries, Leo, and what's the other fire sign? God, I forgot. Aries, Leo, and oh God, isn't that awful? I've got a mental blank. Sagittarius, I beg your pardon. Yeah, Sagittarius. This is something that has transpired. We have a couple here, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. King of Wands, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine. We've got a couple, very powerful couple. They're actually soulmates. They could be twin flames If you know the terminology twin flames, you need to research it. It's a very complex relationship. And the outcome is loss, sadness. We've got 5 of Cups here. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect that. All right, I'm going to do a clarify. I'm going to have to do a clarify as well. Let's have a look. I'll give you... Why is there a loss here, for goodness sake? The heart of the matter, we've got it represents an energy. It's patience, routine, being practical and loyal, responsible and persistent in everything we do, conservative, hard work, and finishing what we start. That's the heart of the matter this week. The challenge is we've got this beautiful energy of a vibrant female here. And she is magnetic. She's energetic, vivacious, strong and courageous, passionate, funny. She's independent. She's also very sexy. And she can be assertive when needed. Very hot-tempered. So we've got a really strong fire energy female here. And the turning point is, I don't know if this is a couple or if somebody is meeting their divine masculine, but we've got the fire energy, and King of Wands is full of action, let me tell you. He's energetic, optimistic, experienced, confident, strong, friendly, funny, charming, fearless, very motivated, action-packed, proud, passionate, but also honest. You can rely on the King of Wands. And the unknown factors here, we've got another, look, there's a lot of passion here. The Nine of Wands is obviously somebody very defensive here. They've been through the wars. Look, you know, how many challenges are here. And he's still standing. He's had a couple of bumps and lumps though along the way, a few bruises. It could be physical ailments, but most of it is challenges that he had to overcome. So the unknown factors are there's an ongoing battle which has fatigued and created a lot of drain on the energy. Close to success if you are courageous and persist. And learn from these failures or these mistakes that you've overcome. So gather your strength and continue. Does it have to do, it has to do with the Knight of Pentacles is always something in the material, in the 3D. Might have to do with a relationship, might have to do with a job, it might have to do with a position, it might have to do with something related to, and we do have a strong couple here. This masculine is going to be very supportive. The outcome is there's a little bit of loss, and the sadness is loss always creates grief and despair, or you feel, regret. And look, it sometimes represents bereavement. 3 cups have spilled and 2 cups remain. So the relationship here between the two is so strong. Whatever loss has transpired, it has to be, it could be heartbreaking, but because the changes are unwelcome. But we can't focus on that. We have to just go through the mourning process and move on. Let me just, I would like to get what the turning point is, the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here as the turning point? What is the vision? Angel Michael, 1 card, please. King of Wands. For the week, please. 26 to the 1st. Did I get a card? No. Okay. Angel Michael, 1 card, please. Why is the King of Wands? Thank you. Well, it's completion. The world. An end. end of a cycle. And why is the Five of Cups there? Why? Five of Cups. My gosh. Okay. It's got to do with the relationship. Do we have a third party here? Ten of Wands. Okay. It is a relationship. We do have. This is a soulmate. These two are male and female. The wands, they should be together, but there seems to be a completion here. Maybe it's a culmination of. The world represents the completion of a situation. You've come full circle and are celebrating the successful completion of an important project or phase. As you close one chapter, you open another. Okay, this is what's going on here. And we have here a loss. We've got a relationship here, Two of Cups. It's a soul union, soulmates here. We do have the Knight, the King of Swords is here. And the King of Swords is always mental energy. It does represent, he's reversed. So, how am I going to, let's have a look. He is the expression of power and authority that is misdirected. Indecising and feeling stuck. Center yourself and connect with your inner power to be able to overcome, because the Ten of Wands is a lot of burdens, but it is reversed. So if we look at it as having to put something down, extra responsibility is weighing you down. You are trying to do all the things, yet you are struggling under the weight of it all. Delegate and share the work around you, and you don't have to do it all yourself. Okay. I still haven't got a clear answer, but it has to do with the relationship. It is a beautiful relationship here. But people, well, it's got to do with routine, got to do with everyday things that we need to, and somebody's tired here. Somebody's tired. Unless it's a loss of one of the partners by bereavement. But I don't go there because I can't see that here. It is a loss though, and it's got to do with the emotional. If you change your stance on that and ask for help, because you can't do everything yourself, the relationship will continue. The relationship needs healing and will continue. That's my take on it. Hopefully that's assisted somebody. I don't like to do love readings, but that came up for somebody. Somebody obviously it's got to do with relationships more than anything. Right. Hopefully that's giving you some insight for the coming week. Lots of love and healing to everyone. Stay well, keep your frequency high. Until next time, and farewell for now. Thank you for being here. Bye.